As you're joining, maybe you are in other platforms. Please type number one if you're watching live. Type number two if you're watching on a replay. Thank you so much to all of my friends on Instagram and other platforms. Today we're gonna be talking about a some creams, some hydration that really have really improved how I look. I know that a lot of people ask me, but yes, I'm gonna give you a little bit about the story on butters. Of course, you're probably watching this video, probably on my feed, probably on NH Global, HQ on Instagram. Maybe you're watching us on Facebook. I don't know where you're watching, but the story behind what I'm going to present to you is very simple. I was a customer, and these creams really did change, the my skin. And not only the creams, some of the products that I have been using for years from Butters. And eventually there was an opportunity where we were able to acquire this brand. It's called Butters. It's a European brand that has been on the market since 1989, which is really great. And I was a customer first, and then I have the opportunity alongside my amazing husband to own the brand now, and it's really really incredible. So today I want to talk to you about these two creams, which I love. This is my favorite of all times, which is the Absolute Enriched Cream, which is they call it the anti-aging cream. It's the best of the best. Like, I am going to tell you the benefits, what is good for, how you can benefit, and all of those things. But I am going to really really just deliver this from the heart. And these two creams, these two moisturizers actually change how I look, because if I was to give you a picture of the before and after, and I think I should post it at some point. 10 years ago my skin did not look like this. No, my skin was, I guess, well, not like, I was taking care of my skin, but I did not realize, this is, the name of the brand of the skincare that I'm presenting to you, Butters. But my skin did not look like this, like how it looks right now. I am very proud of how it looks, and I love it. And so drop here in the chat your name, your country. I would love to see where you're connecting from. Very very soon I would love to do some giveaways, but today I just would like to say hello to all of you who are connected here on Instagram, Facebook, or any other platform, maybe YouTube. But these two creams really change how my skin is looking. It changed my hydration, the glow, and it gave me support, and it has given me support on an anti-aging, in the anti-aging things. So if you love skincare, just drop a fire emoji if you love skincare. I love skincare. I don't know about you, but I do. It's incredible. So today I'm gonna just talk briefly about how so many people, because we have customers, not only women but also men. And honestly, we all struggle after, when we're on our late 20s, men. That's, and even when you're on your 20s, when you're getting out of high school, or you're the university, that is when you need to start taking care of your skin. Yes, if you do have a routine, a skincare routine, just drop a heart emoji here in the comments. I want to see it. I want to hear you. Drop a heart emoji if you do have a skincare routine. If you don't, that's completely fine. I'm going to show you these two creams, and I'm going to tell you the benefits. And we also have some routines we can show you in the next few videos. But today, let's talk about this dry skin, loss of glow, fine lines. Those things are real. Our skin usually and suddenly just looks tired, stressed, to, dehydrated, and so many other things. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I was right there, when I was traveling a lot, back in 2020, 2018. I was just in the plane. I was going back and forth, visiting different countries, building different teams. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. One thing I started noticing, like 10 years ago, for those of us who are on the screen, maybe you are a person that sells something, you may be a realtor, or you just love to have a good skin, but this video might be for you. These products might be for you. So a few years back, I remember that I was just going on a plane. I was traveling to Peru, and I was just like super tired. But when I got to the hotel, and I was not old, and I still don't consider myself as old. But at that point, I felt that I was like just an old lady, because I got in to the hotel. I was exhausted, and I looked at my face, and I've never seen like all the lines like completely wrinkled out, and I thought it was like, this is it. I just, I'm aging and stuff. It felt really, really not cool. But in reality, I was, tired. I was not rested. I was dehydrated. So instead of me just looking at the reality, I just looked at the mirror and I was wrinkled. So if that's you, just drop a heart emoji here. I was there. So I started taking care of my skin from early age, as I was telling you. 10 years ago, it was like a wake up call. And, I started doing some research. I started drinking more water, resting more, and things like that. Yes. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. There is a problem. We usually think, and us ladies especially, that we need to go and do injectables right away, or go and buy the most expensive thing you could ever find in the market. And yes, at some point you need to invest in yourself, and especially when it comes down to skincare. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I found this brand. I found this brand, Butters. Um, when I was going to Europe with my husband is from Slovenia. This company is from Slovenia. It is a company that was founded, the brand was founded in 1989. So they have been in the market for quite some time, and there's a lot of people having great results. Now, when I saw this cream, I actually, they have 5 different ones, and I tried each of them, and my favorite was this one. You can see it. It's called the Absolute Enriched Cream. It's cream based. You can combine it with your makeup. If you don't use makeup, it's perfect. You can also use it with your SPF, which is your sunscreen. And I also really like this one, which is Absolute Hydrating Cream. This one is not cream based, so this is a lighter version of this one. But I'm gonna tell you what's the secret on these two creams. I love them, and I did not know. I did not know why my skin looks so good. And people have asked me, do you put, do you inject yourself right here, right here? And I'm like, the reason, that I have this skin, and I tell them I use these products, and I was not even the owner of this brand. However, fast forward, I have been using it, and it has really great ingredients. And I'm gonna tell you what they are. It's going to help you, especially this one. If I use both of them, especially right now when is summer, not summer, but late spring and early summer. The Absolute Hydrating Cream is very light. You can use it, literally through the day. You don't get sweaty and things. I love also the Absolute Enriched Cream. I use it through the night. So I use this one for the morning, and this one for the night. However, if I want to look plumpy, or have the glass skin that a lot of us ladies look for, I use this. And sometimes I use it as a concealer. You see, it's a very rich, amazing color. So I put it underneath my eyes a little bit, and it gives a plump. So you can still use it on top of your makeup, and it's working great. So what's inside? I'm gonna tell you what are the ingredients. I love using clean skincare, and anything I use. This is something that I try to have. Everything I use, I try to have it all natural, no chemicals and things like that. Um, the Absolute Enriched Cream contains the following, and I'm gonna tell you, I have here the open the website and everything, but the ingredients are really, really, really straightforward. It has argillarox, and you can go and find these active ingredient. And it is one of the most advanced peptides. It's a non-invasive alternative to tox, which is the so-called injectables that actually freeze your muscles. I don't have any problems with people, because we have customers which actually benefit from these two creams, which have argillarox, both of them. One is cream based, one is water based, and our customers have reported that their products, whether they're cosmetic or they are provided by a medical professional, which are sometimes injectable or non-injectable, they do see results for longer periods of time. Now, if you're like me, that want to use something natural and you don't want to use invasive treatments, well, this is perfect, because it has two peptides. One is called the hexapeptide 8, so just write it down, and the pentapeptide 18, which are literally like the tox, but in liquid, in a cream. So instead of you and I getting like an injectable, and I'm not just against those things, if you use them, I don't judge you. That's your personal preference. And these two ingredients, they inhibit the contraction of the muscle that actually cause the wrinkles, which means they do the same thing, but at a smaller scale than the talks that you have done at any clinic, which is really great. So this could actually even improve your treatments if you're using Botox or Xeomin or any of those products with your skincare provider. These things can actually help your treatments to last longer. Now, why? Because they argillarox helps our skin to slow the contractions that are creating those wrinkles. Okay, now, is this going to be the solution for you for long term? Probably not, because we are going to age. And yes, type here in the chat if you love taking care of your skin. Also, let me know with number one if you're watching live, number two if you're watching on a replay. But anyways, let's get back to our topic. I love the other ingredients. Now, we do have medical studies done with the ingredients of this product that can guarantee that your skin, if you use any of those two, can look better, can improve up to 11% with medical studies done in our ingredients uh, when you use it. So if you are, a person that loves to take the before and after pictures, you can actually do that with this product. You can, take the before pictures, for 3 or 4 weeks while you're using it, and then take the picture after. And of course, if you're using it, we would love for you to send us a before and after picture. We are more than happy to provide you with a coupon to buy another set of creams, which is great. Just send it to support at newhopeglobal.com. Or if you're a customer in Butters, you can go to Butters Global, to info@buttersglobal.com. So now, what's inside of the creams? The argillarox that I was telling you, the hyaluronic acid, the panthenol, aloe vera, sorbitol, oat proteins, ceramides, niacinamide, which is vitamin B3 and vitamin B6, which helps with reducing the redness, the spots. So this cream is really great. I love it, and I'm gonna tell you why. You see, I used to have a lot of dark spots and dark circles right here. I used to use a lot of different things from the dermatologist. I'm not saying that you should stop it, no, but this is an alternative or a support if you're already using different products. And I'm not just going to get into names because I'm not going to endorse. We're not here to treat, cure, or diagnose, but these creams are really great. Or like, especially if you want to get rid of the dark circles or the spots, it helps you out a lot. And another thing I love about these creams, that is because they have ceramides. And ceramides actually can help your skin look like the skin glass that we were talking about. It restores your and may restore your damaged skin barrier. It also has liquid jojoba wax, rose hip oil, macadamia oil, lean seed oil, and mango butter. So your skin will look really plumpy. So what is the effect on these two? Well, this one, you can use it, throughout the day. If you are a person that don't like to have a lot of oils in your face, this is for you. And it works really well with any makeup brand. It doesn't leave like, those little ashy things after you apply your makeup and things. Is really great. It also has CoQ10, immortelle extract, and vitamin E. Immortelle extract is literally a one anti-inflammatory for your face. So you could use all of these things after your treatments. Let's say that you go to a spa, you get some treatment done, like a facial, microneedling, any of those things that us ladies and also men love to have to take care of our skin. And you can use these products as a post treatment. Now, the last thing that I'm going to leave you with, it does have minerals and Slovenian thermal water. So these two products have, they use thermal water from Europe, which has been proven to help against many skin problems. So it's a great product. It's amazing. If you love to take care of your skin, if you want to look smoother, like plumpy, healthier, these are two great products that you need to try. Now, if you're watching this video in May 2026, we do have a promo in throughout our websites. Our these are the product of the month in NH Global and also in Butters. You can get them for 15% off. So I'm going to encourage you to just share this video with as many people as you can, because somebody might be looking for a solution that is clean, that doesn't have harsh chemicals, that doesn't have ugly things that's gonna like damage your skin. And if you want to look plumpier and you love to take care of your skin and just slow down that process of aging, these are for you. These are for you because you're going to improve on your skin elasticity. It is proven. We do have our white papers from all of our ingredients and all of our providers that we use, which are branded. And it is proven that your skin elasticity will be better up to 11%. I know it's a weird number, but that's what, it's on the white papers. So you will see how, like the before and after, you're not going to look 10 years younger, of course, but you will look way better. So if you want to have like a skin that is glowy, that looks like a luxury skin, these are the products for you. So I'm going to encourage you to go try them. Give me your feedback, share it with a friend. And of course, we have different programs in both Butters and NH Global, where if you share the things that you like, you get points. You get not only points, but you can also get cash for those things, which is great. So get back to the person that got you to this video. It's gonna be incredible. Thank you so much. If you're seeing this on my feed, I am so grateful that you're here, and we're gonna come back in Espanol in just a few minutes. Thank you so much. Bye bye for now.